I am currently building the world's tallest Minecraft base, and over time I got quite a few comments on what I could add to the tower. Today I am building all of them. But first I need some resources. Now for the first suggestion, a Pokemon Center. I will place it here and close the small gap between the sun and the rest of the tower. Number 2, a Burger King. This one covers the northern side. With that, the weird gaps of last episode are now closed. Suggestion number 3, an ocean base. That is somewhat difficult considering we aren't near an ocean, but I can build an ocean-themed base. This one has two parts. First, an oil rig, and secondly, an underwater-themed castle with some corals and fish. I couldn't actually build it underwater, sorry. Suggestion number 4, the Palace of Culture and Science in Poland. This tall building in the Stalinist style is placed here on top of the sun. I didn't really have a good way to connect it to the tower below, so it just fizzles out into these lines. Suggestion number 5, a steampunk sewer. That is an interesting combination of concepts, so I started out with a steampunk facade, using elements like gears, pipes and chimneys. And then on the inside I add the sewer, also in a steampunk style. Number 6. Build faces of all animals in the world. Let's see, how many animals are there? That seems a bit ambitious. Let's just make 3. We have the capybara, the buffalo, and the axolotl. I don't really have the space for all 1.2 million discovered animal species. I hope you understand. Number 7, a ski slope. Sadly, it isn't going to be a big ski slope, since I lack the space for more than that. Number 8, a castle. I already have a few castles, but for this I will build the most castle-y castle that was ever built, using the most famous castle of them all, the Disney castle, as inspiration. Number 9, 432 Park Avenue. It's a masterpiece of engineering, but has a pretty simplistic design, so it's easy to build in Minecraft. Suggestion number 10, my player head in the style of Luigi's Mansion's King Boo statue. That's pretty easy, however that statue looks a bit lonely here. So I add a series of other mob heads to this part of the base. By the way, if you have any other suggestions on your own, write a comment, there's still some space before I reach 1000 blocks. The 11th suggestion, an airship and a landing platform. That is actually a great idea, since it allows another large entrance for me to enter the tower via an elytra. It also looks great. Now I add some more buildings to connect everything up. That's perfect. Now for number 12, Mojang HQ. Mojang's HQ is at Södermällarstraat 43 in Stockholm, this building here. So I add this directly above 432 Park Avenue on the tower. Number 13, a Chinese waving cat. The waving cat, or Maneki Neko, depicts a calico Japanese bobtail cat with a paw raised in a beckoning gesture and allegedly brings good luck. I hope that's true. Number 14, more skyscrapers. But since I also have to fill my tower with stuff, I decided to place these models on the inside. We have the Burj Khalifa, the Sears Tower, the Taipei 101, the Petronas Towers, the Woolworth Building and the Empire State Building. Lastly, I have to fix the wall so I no longer see all the magma blocks for the sun build from last episode. Suggestion number 15 is a model of my base. I started planning, but it was rather tedious, so I postponed this project till the end of the series. It makes far more sense anyway to build this once I know what my finished base will look like. Now, the only thing left is the interior. My first idea is the following: beacons. But first I need to craft them. So there was this trend among Minecraft content creators a while ago to outdo each other with ever larger and more expensive beacons. I won't do that. I want to build beacons that are special despite their small size. For this building I will construct 6 beacons. Beacon number 1, the ordinary beacon. It's just a normal beacon. That's it. But it houses a blue axolotl. Okay, that's not true, I can't afford a blue axolotl. It's just an axolotl named Blue. Beacon number 2 is the lightning beacon. Also an ordinary beacon. But if lightning were to strike here, it would move part of the machine, so it's a little bit special. I also plan to move a charged creeper in here. For this I will construct this dirt platform, and once a creeper spawns, we'll give it a name tag, and once there's a thunderstorm, I will turn it into a charged creeper and thus finish the beacon. Beacon number 3 is the contrast beacon, because beacons shine brightest at night due to the great contrast with the sky, but against the brighter sky at daytime it gets a little bit lost. Unless of course we place a black glass block to turn the beacon beam black. So what I want to do is make a beacon that dynamically adapts to the time of day and changes its color to always have a great contrast with the sky in the background. Beacon number 4, the rainbow beacon. So the beacon in front of me only switches between shades of grey. That's not even a real color. So let's construct a beacon that switches between actual colors. Six colors are nice, but what if our beacon had more colors and we could choose between them? So I will present you beacon number 5, the 15 color beacon. The special thing about that beacon is that I can choose the color. So I open that book and choose the color I would like, for example pink, and the beacon will turn pink. If I want another color I can choose one as well, like cyan here. 15 colors isn't bad, but what if we had
1 million
colors? So you see we can place colored glass on top of the beacon to change its color, but we can use several layers to get very minute gradients. So if I hypothetically had a machine that would rotate 5 piston feed tapes with different colored glasses through a beacon, we could get more than 1 million colors. So let's build that. At 2 color changes per second, it will only take 145 hours for a full circle of all colors. And I'm also not really sure if Minecraft can even portray 1 million colors. I also found a creeper for the enclosure in the beacon. Okay, anyway, let's continue with the interior. On the inside I have a series of stairs, a parkour course, a bathroom, somehow this is the first bathroom in this 900 block tall base, an ice room to store all my meat to prevent it from spoiling. Oh, it's already too late. A control room for all my beacons, just in case I don't want this disco beacon to ruin my sleep. I also built this armory to store my netherite armor sets, if I had any. But that's something for future me. There are also a few more rooms, maybe I will find something to fill them later with. This episode was quite packed. In the next episode I will build a dragon, maybe even a few. Because what is a Minecraft world without one? Till then, have a beautiful time and goodbye.